What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, Yak Nasty Fishing. You know where you're at. And today we're talking about last weekend. All right, guys. Now, I went through the Pocomoke Classic, the annual River Runners Classic, guys. You guys will be seeing that footage. Yes, coming soon. And we're going to break down the whole year in tournament stuff when it comes to River Runners Kayak Bass Club, guys. I'm going to run those down and, piece them on in for you guys coming here shortly. But today, I want to talk about a very recent development in a very recent event, right? Today is Thursday, so you're probably going to see this Friday or Saturday morning, depending on how fast I can turn this video around. So guys, I just competed in a B.A.S.S. Nation, Bass Nation, Delaware Championship Tournament just a few days ago, guys. And you will not believe how that turned out. So guys, before we get started, I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers, hitting that like, hitting subscribe, leaving comments down below. Guys, that means a lot to me. So I really do appreciate all the love, man. And we are growing, and I'm really loving where we're heading with the channel, man. Hey, slow and steady wins the race. So, I didn't get 1 million subscribers right away. It took some time to get where we're at, and it's going to take some more time to get where we're going. All right, guys. So I just appreciate everybody's input on here, and it truly has become a community. All right, guys. And with that being said, I want to thank the House of Coffee. Get on over there and get you a good old cup of coffee if you're in the Dover, Delaware area, right on Lockerman by the Green, guys. Great coffee, great coffee. I can't say it enough. So you're wondering, what are we talking about? The B.A.S.S. Nation, all right? I'm just going to say Bass Nation because if I keep spelling it out, I'm going to mess up somewhere. So the Bass Nation Delaware Championship Tournament took place 10/26 on my home lake, all right? And I found out about this tournament the previous Sunday, the week before, at the Classic, all right? So the director and very, very good fisherman and angler, I mean, he's the best. Him and his pop, they were the directors. Thank you, Gordy and Mr. Gordy Quillen. I love y'all. They were the directors for that tournament coming up, right? So they say, hey, man, we're going to be right in your backyard. We're going to be fishing. This is the championship. You qualify. Let's go, after I asked 1 million questions. So after getting 1 million answers, I got registered, got signed up for it, and got set up. And you can best believe I went out there and did some fishing on my home lake. Now, if you remember, I talked about it. My first tournament this year was on my home lake. So that was my debut. Like, okay, for 2025, we started off very rough start of the year, losing my mom, and a very emotional situation, especially when it came to fishing. And mom told me, stay on the water. And so I did that. And my wife, put a good foot in my behind. And yeah, I got back out there and got myself back in gear to do some fishing. And yeah, just do what I love to do, guys. So yeah, that's what we did. So I'm not going to show you the whole rundown. I have some memory issues going on with my computer right now. So I'll throw some clips in here. And then when I get the chance, I'm going to really make a video of the whole day that I do have on film. And you guys get to watch what happened that day, B.A.S.S. Championship. But I am going to talk about it today, guys. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because we did the thing. All right, guys. I got out on the water, and the bite, I wasn't sure. I had a strategy, so I wasn't sure. They lowered the lake down quite a bit. It was quite low, and so I wasn't sure how they were gonna bite. I didn't have a chance to pre-fish, but it's my home lake, so I just was gonna go off the lay of the land and having knowledge of that. But I didn't see any announcements actually that they lowered the lake significantly, guys, and I knew that was going to make fishing a little tougher, but I didn't know anything. Okay. I thought I knew something. You know, when you think you know something and then you realize you don't know nothing? Yeah, that's how I felt. I said, well, the fish, they're going to be a little bit tougher. I got to find them, you know, that step down. Because, of course, when you lower that water level, then these fish have to go out further, you know, to feel protected and secure, right? So I know I had to fish out a little further. That's what I did know in my mind. We got to fish out a little further, a little deeper water, stuff like that. And so I just did what I know. And I said, I'm not going to make mistakes like I did before and just sit in certain areas. That's not what my plan was. My plan was to move, fish a spot for 10 minutes, move, fish a spot, you know, if I fish a bank, if I'm getting bit, if I'm not, just move and find some fish that are biting, because this is the last tournament of the year. Okay. And I'm talking about it as the last tournament of the year because it is a Bass Nation tournament. It's not a River Runner direct tournament. So, you know, those are their own string of tournaments and that's its own trail. So, yeah, guys, I get out there, I just try to fish and I get bit. Chatterbait, mini chatterbait. I was like, ooh, the mini chatterbait's gonna play today, guys. So, threw that mini chatterbait out there, and I tried some different baits. I tried a crankbait. I tried a jig, just starting off, you know, just trying to get my feel of what it's gonna do out here on my way through the lake. You know, I was just gonna fish along the bank and throw out a little further, hit some of those trees and lay downs up there a little bit, and kind of fish out longer casts, stuff like that. That was the plan. Okay. Well, I get going, and it's the normal bank you see me on at my home lake. You know, hopefully I can get a clip in here, right? So, yeah, my normal bank, my normal stuff. I get out there, I go do it, and, you know, heading up towards that bridge. I got the bridge in sight. You guys know I love fishing the bridge. I see the bridge, and there's a guy on the bridge, so, you know, I can't go over there. There's a guy fishing the bridge right now, right? So, I just stay on that bank where I caught that one fish on the mini chatterbait. I thought that maybe they were just hunkered up in that little corner that is similar to a cove, I guess, right? So in that little back corner, that cove up towards that road, there's a nice little curve, you know, and it holds a bunch of cover down in there, and it has a nice gradual, you know, taper to it. And so, you know, I'm like, well, fish could be here because there's cover. It's nice, it's flat, it's protected area. They done lowered it, you know, so maybe these fish are sitting out, you know, maybe off the bank about 30 yards or so in this little cove flat area, right? Or gradual area. It's not quite flat. So, you know, I didn't have any luck there. So when I seen the man that was fishing the bridge roll out, because I waited for the bridge spot, guys. I waited. I said, I'm going to wait until he's done fishing it. And when he moves, I'm going in and I'm going to fish this bridge with the lizard. I know I got to get a bite in here. I got one fish on the board. I know I'm going to get one. If I can get one, then I'm not wasting my time, right? So I go over there after he leaves out. He goes right through a tunnel and out the other side, right? So I make my way over there. I feel like I'm racing someone to the bridge at this point. So I pedal. Something just says, get there right now, get there right now, you know? So I pedal right on over there. I swear there's a dude with a motor on his yak coming for the bridge. So I was like, I'm going, you know, like, no, you can't stop me. And so, yeah, I get to the bridge. I fish that farther side, right, on the bridge, if you're looking at it now. I fished this area right here and took a few casts. I ended up getting bit. Nice fish, right? Nice one. I don't have the links right off top. Trust me, guys, when you see the full day footage, you'll understand why I can't remember how long most of these fish were. Okay, I remember a few. There were some to remember, but yeah, most of them, I don't remember, guys. I don't. So I caught this fish. It was probably like a 16, 17 incher. I was like, ooh, I got a nice one, guys. I got a nice one on the bridge. So I was like, maybe they're just laid up here on the bridge, right? So let me milk this cow until it's dry. That was the goal. I'm going to milk it till it dries. So I fish it. I fish a little more. I fish this tunnel. I fish the middle tunnel a little bit. Then I fish this last tunnel. I get bit. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, it felt so good because now I have 3 fish on the board. Three fish, all right? And I'm still inside the first hour and a half of the tournament, guys. I got 3 fish on. We are starting off pretty sweet. I think I was in first place at this time with like 3 fish, even 2 fish at that time. And I was like, oh my goodness. I looked at the leaderboard and I realized that I'm catching fish, and wow, right? It's exhilarating when you start catching fish. So I fished some more. I didn't leave. I fished that same tunnel. After a little bit of time, catch another one. Ooh, this was nicer. This was chunky. I got a nice fish right here. Oh man, I think. Oh man. All right, cool. 4 fish on the board. I didn't go anywhere. I kept fishing that tunnel. Something said, stay. And so I did. And then caught fish number 5. I was happy. I was so happy to catch 5 fish in this tournament, because if you check out the very first tournament of the season, it did not go this way at all. It was bad weather. I didn't catch till noon. I was struggling. I didn't know what was going to get the bite. I didn't know. I was just so wrapped up in my own mind, in my head. There was a lot of emotions and a lot of things going on in that tournament, you know. But this was the total opposite. Within first 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that, I had a limit. Yeah, in the tournament. Now, I tend to do it, you know, you guys see me do it. I catch 5 in 2 hours, but not like this. Not this size, not this chunky, right? Not back-to-back big fish. You catch them, yeah, I could, you know, out there, I could catch 5 decent fish, you know, but I know I can catch 5 dinks in 2 hours. I know I can find 2 good ones and 3 dinks, you know, something like that. It's always a mixed bag that first 2 hours out there, if there's a bag at all, right? Because in tournament 1, there wasn't. So I was so excited. I was so excited, guys. So I didn't leave. I was the only one at the time on this bridge fishing it. And then I got company. Yeah. Some of my good friends, some of the good buddies, we were all out there competing. We're all competition at this point, right? And my buddy asked, you know, I don't want to say anybody's name at the moment, but my buddy asked, if you know, you know. My buddy asked, hey man, you mind if I fish this tunnel? Now my buddy has live scope, right? So he asked, can I fish this tunnel? I said, yeah, man, go ahead. I'm stoked. I have 5 fish. I don't think you're going to catch, you know, 5 big fish in here. I think I caught them all, right? At this point, I'm like, nah, I think I just, you know, kind of blazed this area pretty good, right? But I only fished, that tunnel and then the one I caught off on that far end, right? Kind of right there by that pylon. I like to scrub a little bit. So, I said, go ahead, man, fish it, man. It's all, I can't fish all 3 tunnels at the same time. I can't, that's, I don't know. I think that's kind of wrong, but I do also, I don't think my homie was wrong because he did ask, okay? But if he didn't ask and he was like being a jerk, then I would say, hey, man, you kind of wrong for jumping in my spot. If you're looking at the leaderboard and now you're just kind of run up on me to kind of catch my fish. I don't want to say steal my fish, but you're in the area where I found success at, and then but no, he asked. We're all friends out there, man, and all these guys teach me stuff and give me great advice. So that's not how I viewed this interaction with my friend. Okay, just to make it clear. But yeah, he's got his live scope on. He peeks down there. He's like, yeah, this and that. I catch another fish. Nice one. I think it was like a 17 and something, or 18 even. And then I keep throwing. I catch another one. And he's looking at me. He's like, hey, man, I don't want to take your spot. But can I look down there real quick? Can I scope down just to see what you're fishing on, right? Cool. It's like, yeah, it's a brush pile. Well, I felt the brush pile, okay? And I do believe I broke off one in that brush pile because I had a nice hookup not too long before that moment, and it broke off. And yozuri does not just break, okay, guys? So I don't know if my line, rubbed up on some metal down there, a rock or something like that, or just, that just heavy cover down in there. I don't know what it was. So, he goes back to fishing his middle tunnel, and I say, hey, man, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here all day, okay? Because so far I got like 6 fish. I just called the fish out, right? And it felt good because I think I had like 2 12s, the 2 5 and a 12 7 5, something like that. I know I had 2 small ones on there, so when I called out one, the first one, I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna try to see how many I can get out of this one spot, right? And see if they get bigger. So that's what I did. I fished in that one spot. I squatted, guys. I don't even know if there's going to be much of a whole day video to watch. It's going to be me sitting there and talking to the homie here, right? And then we have a third homie who jumps on the 3rd tunnel. It's cool. He did ask. Everything was respectful, okay? River runners, we got class, right? Everything was respectful. And then I had another guy, all right, one of my buddies now. These are all my good buddies, but he's got scope. So he's scoping from the other side of the tunnel. Yeah, but I'm casting the whole length of this tunnel, just about the 3/4, as much as I can get. So I'm throwing it. So I'm kind of trying to guard my area. I don't know if anybody got that that vibe, but I was defensive. Okay, once I seen guys starting to, once they got to looking at the board, I don't know, they was like, oh, the fish are over there. So, scatter, come around, gather around and let's do it. So we did an old school turkey shoot, old school shootout. And, everybody that came in opposite end of my tunnel, I seen it as that. I was like, this is a shootout of the best, right? The best baits, you know what I mean? Like, do I got the best bait or do they have the best bait, So it was like a shootout in my mind. I didn't say it out loud. I don't think. I might have called it a shootout once or twice throughout the day, but yeah, at that point I was like, this is a shootout and I'm just determined. I'm going to stay right here and I'm going to catch these fish. And one of my buddies said, hey, when are you guys going to catch a 22, 23 incher out of here? I'm telling you, before the day is over, you're going to catch a big one. Now, I'm going to tell you, I got to that spot, and at 10 o'clock, the tournament was from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. At 10 a.m., I said, I am not leaving this area. My buddy said it, you're going to catch a 22, 23, not me per se, but somebody fishing this bridge real heavy is going to catch a big one, right? So yeah, guys, about 2, 3 hours after, I said, I'm not moving, he said, somebody's going to catch a biggin. So you know what I did? I stayed. And yeah, like I told you, I camped out. I stayed there all day. And when you have it, my camera's cut off, but your boy caught that 22-inch fish. Yes, right there, dog. I got the lunker in that tournament, y'all. I caught a 22-inch fish. I didn't have a scale on me. And for that reason, I have a bubble scale on the way, okay? A bubble light, waterproof, water resistant scale. I need that with me because I do believe that this fish that got me this trophy was between 7 and 8 pounds. So I call it an 8-pounder. Of course, we're going to round up. That's what an angler is going to do. So yeah, I caught that big in that 22-inch fish right in that tunnel. Super huge. I got the paper coming in, the citation coming in the mail for this. And then I will pair that with this and they will be a trophy pair. Look at this right there, guys. Yeah, your boy brought home lunker for the nasty fam. Let's do it. That's what I'm talking about. Huh? Yes, right? So I catch that 22-inch fish. And man, I'm stoked. I know I got lunker, right? We probably had like 2 hours, maybe 3 to go, maybe two, 2.5, and so yeah, oh man, I was so stoked, man. Yeah, there's no other word. I was super excited. It still feels like a dream. Like right now, I'm reliving that moment, and that was a very awesome feeling. I wish I got it on video, but you you looked at that picture. If you didn't see the picture, I'm putting it back up right now. Yeah, biggin, football. That's what I'm talking about. A tank. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So pulling that lunker, I never leave that area until line's in. All right, guys. The guy in the middle tunnel, he was doing it, man. My buddy was doing it. He took first place. Yeah, he held first place for like an hour or two. But then your boy, by the grace of God, yes, my God, I thank God, okay? I didn't do it by myself. We came back on it and got first place with that 22-inch fish, y'all. So yeah, buddies, I did not come with just one trophy. I came home with lunker and first place trophy, y'all. I am Delaware State B.A.S.S Nation champ. Yeah, yeah. So I'm just so blessed. I just thank God. I thank everybody that supports the channel, everybody that supports me in general. Um, River Runners Kayak Bass Club, I thank them. Cubes, Storage, sponsor. All right, we got sponsors, and best believe I'm going to put them on here. I got to get all the spellings and names and stuff right, guys, for the club sponsors and the Bass Nation directors, all right? Pop Gordon and GORDY QUILLEN. Yes, Pop Gordon made these one-of-a-kind trophies. I'm the only one in the world with these trophies right now, guys. Only one in the world, okay? And yeah, oh yeah, you better put some respect on his name. Trust me, he is known for making great things happen. And so he made these trophies for this tournament. And man, from the moment seeing them, I said, man, I need one of those. I didn't care if it was third place. I know I needed one of them, right? So instead, I got two. We came home with the bacon, guys. We got first place and lunker in the Bass Nation State Championship Tournament. And it's still unbelievable. It is so unbelievable. So I want to thank you guys. I want to thank everybody. I know my mom, she's smiling. She's like, that's my boy. You go, John boy. So yeah, all the emotions that ran through me. I think at one point I had to sit down. I just couldn't. I had to, like, whoa, man, this is not real. This is really happening. And we had a small field, so you know, ah, we did have a small field, and that's okay, because I am not complaining. I'm not complaining. Some of the best guys and the best guys were there. Okay. And yeah, some of the best guys that are out there that weren't there, I'm glad they were somewhere else, because maybe this wouldn't have happened. Right? Maybe. I don't know. This probably would have happened. All right. So we brought home the bacon, guys. We did it. We did it. Yeah. 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 We did it. First place in a 22-inch lunker to bring home that bacon, to bring home the bacon, guys. Yep. So that's why I couldn't wait. I had to just, I don't care. I had to scrape up a video real quick to let you guys know what's happening. Okay, guys? And that's what's happening. So I do believe I qualified to go to the B.A.S.S Classic in Tennessee, in Knoxville, the kayak division. So I'm on standby to get word about that. We did have 10 anglers register, so one gets sent, you know what I mean? So because for every 10, one can be sent as a qualifier, right? So yeah, and if you win, it's you pretty much, yeah, the spot comes to you, and it says champ by your name if it's in there. My name's not on the roster yet. I think it's still too soon. All the paperwork or whatever needs to be done ain't done yet, but we're looking forward to that. That right there, that's a childhood dream that comes true. If it all works out, Lord willing, thank you, God. Lord willing, if it all works out, that childhood dream will come true for me. And the reason why I started doing this. And yeah, yeah. So, yeah, man, for all the friends I lost along the way, um, I know they're smiling down right now, like we did it. All of you out there that support the channel, that watch it all the way through, watch all the videos, because I do need that watch time. I need them hours. That subscribe, that hit that like, that comment down below, all that stuff means so much to me. And, without getting super emotional and sitting up here crying, I'm trying not to cry. I'm a man. But yeah, guys, thank you. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the love. And, you know, with that being said, I'm going to have to put some information up here once I figure out what I may need to go to the Classic. As far as travel expenses, I'm just a regular guy. I may not have the number I need to have. But when I find that out, I'll put my Cash App stuff here. I might start a Patreon. And, I don't know. If you wanted to donate, if you wanted to support the ride to the championship battle, please do. I welcome it. All the donations, sponsorships, all that stuff. I don't know just yet how to go about searching for sponsors, but I am working on that this week, y'all. I'm working on it. So I don't know, man. But I had to hurry up and get that out and tell you guys. And if you are very observant and see what's going on here, yeah, I'm about to unbox that. I don't know. I might go in there and change shirts so I just don't look crazy. 2 videos back to back. Like, yo, he just pushed 2 videos. He didn't even change clothes outside, you know. Yeah. But guys, yep. Got an unboxing here. Need that. If you're wondering, like, what has he got going on? What's happening? Oh yeah, we gotta make some things happen now, guys. So yeah, man, hit that like, hit subscribe if you like the video. And if you're not subscribed, leave a comment down below. And I thank you all. Appreciate it. And we're not done. We still got a lot of work to do. But this is just one major step. One major step. And a huge confidence booster. And if you're wondering what bait I was using, it was the lizard. So go check out one of the lizard videos, guys, if you want to know how to fish that lizard effectively and efficiently and catch those fish, guys. So, hey, that's my time. And with that being said, tight lines and all that good stuff everybody says. Peace. We did it, y'all. We did it. Hey, let's do it. Hey, we did it, y'all.
That's right. That's right.